काय तर let a XD be a metric space. Be a metric space. Metric space. Let A be subset of X. Let A subset of X P belong to X. P belong to X is a limit point of A. Is a limit point of A. Point of A. A if and only if and only if and only only if and only there exists a sequence of there exists a sequence of distinct point there exists a sequence of distinct points converging to P. Sear theorem. Now let XD be a metric space. A is subset of X. P belong to X is a limit point of A if and only if there exists a sequence of distinct points converging to P. Here let us write the proof of this theorem. Here proof let XD be a metric space. Let XD be a metric space. Be a metric space. And A is subset of X. Let P belong to X. Let P belong to X. Be a limit point of A. Be a limit point of A. Point of A. Let P belong to X be a limit point of A. Therefore, for any r greater than 0, for any r greater than 0, open ball centered at P and radius r contains infinite point of the set A, contains infinite point of the set A, infinite number of points, the number of points of of the set A. See here, suppose XD is a metric space. A is a subset of X. Let P belong to X be a limit point of A. Therefore, for any r greater than 0, open ball centered at P and radius r contains infinite number of points of the set A. Let R is equal to 1 by n. R is equal to 1 by n. N belong to n. Therefore, ball P1 minus P ball P1 minus P intersection A is not equal to null set. Open ball centered at P and radius 1 minus the point P. That is the intersection A is not equal to null set. Let x1 belong to choose x1 belong to ball centered at P1 P radius 1 minus P intersection A. Choose x1 belong to ball BP1 minus P intersection A. Now, for any r greater than 0, open ball centered at P and radius r contains infinite number of points. Let offset A. Let r is equal to 1 by n for all n belong to n. Therefore, ball centered at P and radius 1 minus P intersection A is not equal to 1. Choose x1 belong to ball P1 P intersection A. Let x2 is not equal to x1 belong to open ball centered at P and radius half minus P intersection A. Let x2 is not equal to x1 belong to ball P half minus P intersection A. Therefore, for any n belong to A, there exists xn not equal to xn minus 1 is equal to xn minus 2. x1. For any n belong to n, there exists xn not equal to xn minus 1 is not equal to xn minus 2 is not equal to x1 such that xn belong to open ball centered at 1 and radius 1 by n minus P intersection A. And therefore xn n belong to n is a sequence of point points of A, sequence of points of A, Now claim xn converges to P. Now see here, since XD is a metric space. A is a subset of X. We consider P as a limit point of the set A. Therefore, for any n belong to n, open ball centered at P and radius 1 by n minus P contains infinite numbers of the point of the set A. Therefore, for each n belong to n, suppose the open ball centered at P and radius 1 by n minus P intersection A is equal to xn, where xn is not equal to xn minus 1, xn minus 2, xn. Now, xn n belong to n is a sequence of points of A. Claim xn approaches to P. xn approaches to P. Now, see here, let epsilon greater than 0 be any arbitrary. Let epsilon greater than 0 be any arbitrary. Let epsilon greater than 0. Therefore, there exists n0 belong to n such that 1 by n0 is less than epsilon. Therefore, n is greater than or equal to n0. n is greater than or equal to n0 implies 1 by n is less than epsilon. n is greater than L0 is less than 1 by n less than. Therefore, n is greater than n0 implies distance between implies xn belong to ball p1 by n. xn belong to ball p1 by n. n is greater than n0 implies the distance between xn and p is less than 1 by n. n is greater than n0 implies distance xn belong to ball bp1 is subset of ball bp1 by n0. Ball bp1 is less than ball. Therefore, n is greater than n0. n is greater than n0 implies distance between x and p is less than epsilon. Therefore, xn approaches to p. xn approaches to p. And therefore, and all the x1, x2, x3, xn belong to the A. Therefore, there exists a sequence of points in A that converges to P. Therefore, if P is a limit point of the set A, if P is a limit point of the set A, then there exists a sequence of points. Converging to P. Conversely, therefore, we prove that suppose A is a subset of X, P is a limit point of A, then for any n belong to n, open ball centered at P and radius 1 by n contains a point of A other than P, and therefore for each n belong to n, let us choose xn belong to open ball centered at P and radius 1 by n intersection A. Then we get the sequence of points x1, x2, x3. Now this sequence xn approaches to P. Therefore, if P is the limit point of the set A, there exists a sequence of distinct point of the set A which converges to the point P. Conversely, 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 suppose in a metric space XD, suppose conversely, suppose in a metric space XD, in a metric space XD, in a metric space XD, A is the subset of X. In a metric space XD, the set A is subset of X and let Xn n belong to n, be a sequence in A, be a sequence of points in A, be a sequence of points in A, of points in A such that xn approaches to P, xn approaches to P belong to X, then xn approaches to P belong to X, then we prove that sequence of distinct points here, sequence of distinct points so that xn approaches to P belong to X, then we prove that P is the limit point of the set A. P is the limit point of the set A. Limit point of the set A. See here, suppose in a metric space XD, A is a subset of X and suppose Xn is a sequence of points in A so that Xn approaches to P in X, then we prove that the P is the limit point of the set A. Now since Xn approaches to P as n approaches infinity, therefore for any given epsilon greater than 0, for any given epsilon greater than 0, given r greater than 0, distance between r greater than 0, there exists n0 belong to n, there exists n0 belong to n such that n is greater than n0, such that n is greater than or equal to n0 implies distance between x and P is less than r, is less than r. Therefore n is greater than n0 implies xn belong to open ball centered at P and radius r. Xn belong to the open ball centered at P and radius r. Since xn is a sequence of distinct points in A, since n belong to n is a sequence of distinct points in A, is a sequence of distinct points in A, distinct points in A, ball centered at P r minus P intersection A is not equal to null set. This is true for any r greater than 0, is true for any r greater than 0, is true for any r greater than 0, for any r greater than 0, and therefore P is the limit point of the set A, and therefore P is a limit point of the set A. P is a limit point of set A, limit point of set A of A. See here, therefore here we proved that in a metric space XD, suppose A is a subset of X and Xn belong to n be a sequence of distinct point in A such that Xn approaches to P, then we prove that P is a limit point of the set A. Now since Xn approaches to P for any given epsilon given r greater than 0, there exists n0 belong to n such that n is greater than n0 implies distance Xn P is less than r. Therefore n is greater than n0 implies Xn belong to the open ball centered at P and radius r. Since Xn belong to n is a sequence of distinct point, ball BPR minus P intersection A is null not equal to null set for any r greater than 0. Therefore P is a limit point of the set A. Thus the set point P is the limit point of the set A if and only if any open ball centered at P and radius r contains the point P is the limit point of the set A if and only if there exists a sequence of distinct point in A that converges to the point P. Now see here, this is how we proved the theorem. Now second, see here, we know that A closed, suppose let XD be a metric space, a metric space A is subset of X. Now see here, A closure, we know what is the A closure. A closure is the A union A dash, where A dash is the set of all the limits point of the set A. A closure is equal to A union A dash, where A dash is the set of all the limit points of the set A. A dash is the set of all limit points of A, that is A dash is called as a derived set of A, and the union of A and A dash is said to be A closure. Therefore if X belong to A closure, then either X belong to A or X is the limit point of A. See here, if X belong to A, then it does not mean that X is the limit point of the set A, but and if X is the limit point of the set A, that does not mean that X belong to A. Now therefore A closure is the set of A union A dash. Now we prove that if P is the limit point of the set A, if and only if there exists a sequence of distinct points that belong to the set A and that converges to P. But suppose if P belong to A closure, if P belong to A closure, if and only if there is a sequence of points of A converging to P. Theorem is that if P belong to A closure, theorem, if P let XD be a metric space, and A be a subset of X, now P belong to A closure if and only if there is a sequence of points of A converging to P. Theorem, P belong to A closure, XD metric space P belong to A closure if and only if there exists a section n belong to A, there exists a xn belong to A such that such that xn approaches to P. This is a theorem. See here, theorem states that suppose X3 is a metric space, A is a subset of X, then P belongs to A closure if there is a sequence Xn in A such that Xn belongs to P. Now see here how to write the proof of this theorem or how to understand this theorem. Suppose P belongs to A closure, therefore P belongs to A union A dash. Therefore either P belongs to A or P is a limit point of A dash A. Suppose P is a limit point, first case, suppose P is a limit point of the set A. Then as we proved in the previous theorem, there exists a sequence of distinct points in A that converges to P, and therefore the theorem is proved. Suppose P is not a limit point of A, P belongs to A, but P belongs to A, then P can be isolated point of A. P can be isolated point of A, that is there is R greater than 0 such that the open ball centered at P and radius R minus P intersection A is equal to null set. Such a point P is said to be an isolated point of P. Suppose XD is a metric space and suppose A is set up like this. I like this. Now suppose here P is an isolated point of the set A because open ball centered at P and radius, there exists to open ball centered at P and radius R, so that the open ball centered at P radius R minus P is equal to null set, intersection A is equal to null set. Such point is an isolated point. Suppose P belongs to A closure but P is an isolated point, therefore such a this sequence that converges to P is not the sequence of distinct point of A, but see this sequence is eventually constant sequence, and suppose and therefore if A belong to A closure, if P belong to A closure, then it is not true every time that there is a sequence of distinct point that converges to P. Okay, this is how we proved the theorem. Now a subspace. See here subspace. Suppose subspace of a metric space. Subspace of a metric space. Subspace of a metric space. Metric space. Let X be a metric space. Let X be a metric space. X be a metric space and A is subset of X. See here, since A is the subset of X, therefore in case of set A, we define the distance between the 2 points of the set A same as that is defined as the between 2 points as the distance between 2 points on the set X. Now therefore if XD is a metric space, then the pair AD, if XD is a metric space, then the pair AD is also a metric space. The pair AD is also a metric space, and this metric space is called as the subspace of X. Is called as the subspace of X. Now the matrix on A is defined as dA. dA is a metric defined from A cross A to dA is a function defined from A cross A. dA is a function defined from A cross A to R. A cross A to R, so that dA u comma v, dA u comma v is equal to duv, distance between A comma V, such a d suffix A is then the A suffix dA, A suffix dA, A suffix dA is a metric space. A suffix dA is a metric space, and this metric space is called as the subspace of XD. Is a subspace of XD. For example, here, for example, let XD is equal to RU. XD is equal to RU, the set of real number with the absolute value metric, and let A is equal to open interval 0 1, semi open semi close interval 0 1. Then on the set A we can also define the absolute value metric. Here the distance between the 0.1 comma 0.2 is equal to mod of 0.1 comma 0.2, and therefore for this distance the set A is a metric space, and it is called as a subspace. It is called as the subspace of A. Now see here, open set in subspace are not same as the open set in the whole metric space XD. अंकिता बंद कर